Hey folks, this is Vagrant. Welcome back to Dragon Age Origins, and just a very wholesome, lovely sort of area. We're trying to explore. We'll get up to the top of the tower, where we are needed to light the beacon because Gondor calls for aid, but unfortunately the tower has been taken over by the Darkspawn, so we are trying to get to the top and trying not to die in the process. And we've already died several times in the process. Guys, feel free to come in. I don't want to be the one in front here, if you don't mind. Everyone's trying to kill me. Why am I tanking? Guys, assist. I'm too eager a beaver. I can't help myself, you know. That's what I want to be doing. Backstab, backstab, backstab. I guess because I can heal, it's not bad for me to tank in a way. Because I can heal and the others can't, it's like I can avoid injury in the way that they can't as well. So I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. Large flawed lightning crystal. Alright, there's something I want to check. I just had a thought. Who's my mage? You're my mage. He's got something called flaming weapons. While this spell is active, the caster enchants the party's melee weapons with flames, so they deal additional fire. Oh, so that costs to upkeep. I don't think. See, I don't think he's. I don't think it's in his AI to use that spell at all. So it's kind of like I'm thinking like maybe I want him to, you know, maybe I want to rig it so that he actually uses it. And I just think I don't really care.
Those gates better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
Another ominous room, flickering lights, bodies strewn about. You gotta say the Darkspawn have a knack for decorating.
Kill them all.
Nah, I hide. You guys go in first. I'll do. Sweep the leg, Johnny. Backstab. Backstab. No, don't turn around. Backstab. All I want to do is backstab.
So you can get off my back.
Yeah, Alistair was tanking a whole lot of damage just then. Everyone else is doing okay. It's annoying, I actually have to aim my abilities. I have to use some modicum of skill occasionally. It's deeply upsetting for me. Get up, buddy. I might heal you up before the end. We'll see how it goes. Oh, we got a new chest piece. Let's have a little look if that's any good. Splint mail. It is what he was already wearing. Oh, the shield. No, the shield's worse. Yeah, okay, nothing from there. Obviously, the other guys aren't gonna get any more gear because they're gonna disappear at some point. Like Dragon's Dogma, you don't give the nice stuff to the temporary pawns. But Balthazar can have some fancy stuff. Everyone else needs to calm down. I feel like I was gonna go for that guy over in the corner, and then the other 5 of them rounded the corner. I'm like, well, maybe not.
Let's grab some glory.
If you get the backstab, because I don't think the other abilities work with backstab, but as you can see, so I use flurry there, and flurry doesn't do bonus damage if I use it during backstabbing. So I think the other abilities are good, and I think they probably are a damage increase. But I think just having more backstab damage in general is probably the way to go. But hey, we're not always going to be able to backstab, right? That's good. That's good job, guys.
Take all of that.
Popo, hello. Oh no, I want to break it out. Why can't I break it out? Game, why would you show me a dog that I can't rescue? What are you doing to me?
Got it.
I'd also like a button. And this might be in the game, I need to find out. Can I... No, I was wondering if I could hold a certain key and loot everything. You know, I just need like a loot all button, basically. Come on, guys, pay attention. They're so... Oh, no. All the doors have opened. I don't know about this one, folks. This is a lot of Darkspawn right here. I'm very purposely trying to tank a little bit at the side. There's 4 of them firing over there. Okay. There are so many. I'm gonna do something we never do. I'm just gonna heal up. With Alistair. I need to keep him. I can't do this on my own. I just can't. Eventually, hopefully, we'll get someone in our party who can actually heal, which would be nice. Good job, guys. Probably didn't need to heal, actually, but there's just so many of them. Way more than I anticipated. Got more venom, which is cool. We'll definitely make our own at some point, but not something we can do right now. Got an injury kit. Okay, since we've got a couple of those. Also, are you injured, buddy? You are? Oh, God. Yes, you are. Does that get all of... Yeah, okay, we'll use that one. There we go.
What can I do?
Nearly leveled up as well. Exciting times. Hopefully we can hit 7 in this video and unlock our assassin specialization. Should be cool beans. You know, cool beans don't sound very appealing. Like, there's some things that you can eat while cold, and some things you can only eat while they're warm. And I am not a cold bean guy. Right. I'm trying to think if I've eaten cold beans. Yeah, but like, not baked beans. No one's gonna eat cold baked beans. It's psychotic behavior. Bam, get in there, son. Aw, yeah. Come here, you. No. Oh, I love that. A little spin flourish to take off the skull. Beautiful stuff. Pop this bad boy open. Ooh, 20 XP for that one. Must have been a high level lock, maybe. Right, don't think I can go anywhere else. Not missing a door or anything, am I? I think I've explored. Feeling sexy, looking sexy. Off we go. The higher we get, though, the more dangerous things are going to get, surely. Up to the top floor. Oh, here we go, here we go. Is this what I think it is? It is! I knew this guy was coming. The ogre. Okay, we're gonna pause for a second. I want you, mage boy, to use flaming weapons, if you don't mind. I would like someone to go tank the ogre for me, if you don't mind. Can I stun it? Yeah, there we go. God damn. God, it's got orange. It's an orange name. Just keep stabbing it in the back. Gonna heal Alistair if I can. It's not in a great... He's not really in a great situation, though. I'm not sure he's gonna be able to heal. Oh, down he goes. Ah! Leave me alone! Can I get Alistair? What if I... No. Alright, if in theory, if I just keep... If I just keep running, and the others do some damage...
Got it.
I want a flask. Oh, no, get out of there, buddy. You're not meant to run in.
All right, all right.
I've got my stun. Oh, no, run, kid, run.
Now's better than later.
Ah! I need to just keep moving.
Now's better than later.
I'm not trying to stealth, man. I'm trying to use my flask. Okay, yeah, good job there, pal. This doesn't feel as good without the mage being alive. Because no one else can do anything. Okay, there we go. I know I've hurt my... Oh, no. Right, okay, right. I've got my stun. I've got my stun.
Got it.
No! No! Ow. Am I dead? I'm dead. Bloody hell! It's a tough little fight. Shield pommel. Shield bash. Pommel. You got this, Alistair. You definitely don't have this, Alistair. Man, this is brutal. I'm getting destroyed.
Got it.
I don't know what to do, man. I'm gonna try using a bow
All right.
and getting some range damage in and kiting, because I think there are just too many of us in melee and it's causing problems. It means obviously I don't have any abilities. But whatever. I'm gonna heal Alistair up.
You're in for it.
Take that!
And I'm not really doing much. I'm just gonna sit here doing this, really.
Let's see some blood.
Now, can I...
Can I get you a lift so you can get off my
There we
back?
go. Save the mage. Stun him during the... I'm gonna heal this other guy as well. Mage, don't die! Mage!
Now's better than
He
later.
died. I'd say it's going better. Hard to say. I just want to... I'm just trying to keep them alive. I don't think they're particularly useful, but they're like flesh shields, you know? Sometimes that's all you have to be. Just a big fleshy shield. Let's get Alistair healed.
Let's see some blood.
Alistair doesn't really use shield bash if I don't make him use it.
All right.
I'm sure it doesn't do anything to the ogre anyway.
I love how desperate you are.
Come on, buddy. Guy behind's nearly dead. Although we're getting there.
Rip you apart.
We're getting there. I think that's probably enough heal. Oh god. Triple miss just then. Literally a triple miss.
I'm so am I too quick for you?
Alistair. Alistair. Come on, buddy. There we go. Finally. Oh! Alistair. Nice. What a charge.
The beacon is
Bloody hell, that was brutal.
over here. We've surely missed the signal.
Alright, where's my... Can I... I'm gonna keep a bow just in case, because there are going to be situations I think where I definitely want to prioritize playing daggers, and that's what I'm going to skill for. But there are situations I think where using a bow is going to come in handy, so we'll have to make sure we're ready for the situations. Is that... What's this button? Yeah, so I can swap with that set there. Okay, that's pretty handy, actually. Now, let me have a look over here.
I'll get on it.
Okay, good. I thought these were explosive. I was going to try to lure the ogre in there. I'm glad I didn't really waste any time doing that. We got a little bit of loot there. We got a shield. Is that any good? His Templar shield's really good. He gets +2 damage versus Darkspawn with that, but I still don't think it's worth it. You lose so much defense. Oh no, it's the Harvard's Aegis. Okay, that's the one we want. But he needs 22 strength. Okay, so next time he levels up, we'll try to get him to 22 strength, and we'll get that equipped for Alistair. Nothing for me, I don't think. Darkspawn shortbow. -1 dexterity? Ugh. And that's part of the reason this went better as well. This bow is really good. 18 dexterity requirement, which is way higher than any of these. Just max out at 14. Ah, success. The beacons are lit.
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
Well, that all went rather badly. I told you he couldn't be trusted.
Ah, your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
God damn, Morgan. What happened to the Darkspawn?
You were injured, and then Mother rescued you. Do you not remember?
No. What happened to the army to the king?
The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
Understandably. Alistair.
The suspicious dim-witted one who was with you before, yes. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
How severe were my injuries? Thank you for helping me, Morgan.
You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I am no healer. I will stay and make something to eat.
Love you.
Now's better than later.
Key required. Morrigan! What secrets are you keeping from? We're meant to be in love, and yet you're keeping secrets from me.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
Takes more than a few Darkspawn to kill me.
Duncan's dead. The Grey Wardens. Even the King. They're all dead. Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
Why did you save us?
Well, we cannot have all the Grey Wardens dying at once, can we? Someone has to deal with these Darkspawn. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
Wait, what was that? I'm just gonna take my headset off. Oh, now that... I think next door are having a proper argument.
But we were fighting the Darkspawn. The King had nearly defeated them. Why would Loghain do this?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
What is the Archdemon?
It is said that long ago, the Maker sent the old gods of the ancient Tevinter Imperium to slumber in prisons deep beneath the surface. An Archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by Darkspawn. Believe that or not, history says it's a fearsome and immortal thing, and only fools ignore history.
Why would he betray the king?
The throne? He's the Queen's father. Still, I can't see how he'll get away with murder.
You speak as if he would be the first king to gain his throne that way. Grow up, boy.
If Al-Eamon knew what he did, he would never stand for it. The Landsmeet would never stand for it. There would be civil war.
All of Redcliffe.
I suppose. Al-Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
What about the treaties?
See? There is a smart lass.
Of course.
Thanks.
The treaties. Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl-Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
Isn't that what we do?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
Ready as we'll ever be.
Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
I think that's an excellent idea.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Sure.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite Ferelden against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens. Do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
I understand.
Allow me to get my things, if you please.
Doesn't look like you have much things, Morrigan.
I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
I prefer you to speak your mind.
You will regret saying that.
Dear sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
We need all the help we can get.
I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval.
I have some questions.
I may have answers. Ask.
Do we have questions? I don't know. Never been outside the wilds.
From time to time, I have been to the village I mentioned, watched its people, and pondered what curious beings they are. On occasion, I purchased goods from the village merchants. There I spoke with men a little. There they stared and knew me as an outsider. Mother wishes for me to expand the horizon of my experience beyond the wilds. Even she was not born here. Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
She's gonna have a great time. Don't you worry about it. Morrigan approves. Plus 11. Alyssa approves. Plus 4. Everyone loves me, and we've leveled up. What a day. Cunning. I'm gonna put 1 in strength to 14 for now, and then 2 in cunning. I think combat training is my priority. More than anything else. Gives us access to these, although we can't, these are level 8s, so we can't get any of these quite yet, but gives us access to 30 skills, so we want to make sure we have that picked up. I think combat movement is something I want. Let's grab that. Alistair! I'm going to take you up to 22 strength and keep leveling your constitution. Oh, I didn't realise these were all the same. Okay. Well, combat training then. Threaten. Okay, that makes him more of an aggro drawer, which is definitely something we want. Morrigan! Now, I can't level you, but what have you got out of curiosity? Heroic accomplishments. Huh. Willpower, magic. Okay, we'll keep leveling those two. And we'll find out when she levels. Alright, gang. How are you all feeling? Feeling good? Actually, what skills has Morrigan got? Let's have a look at her. Oh god, she's got tons. Winter's Grasp. Freezes enemies. Drain life. Strains life, probably. Disorient. Probably does what it says. Vulnerability Hex. Makes things vulnerable. Spider Shape. Huh. Interesting. Horror. Lightning. She's got a lot of spells. Frost weapons. And she's got herbalism. I might make her my, like, poison person, maybe.
At your service.
Right, well, I guess we're done in this area. The crew is coming together. Now, I personally tend to take Morrigan and Alistair with me for the entire game. It's just that 4th slot that's kind of up for grabs. Campsite. Ooh. Party camp. All your party's injuries are healed when you return to camp. Each party member can be found somewhere in the camp, making it ideal to hand out equipment, gifts, or chat. You've opened the world map. Details major locations of interest. You can use the world map to travel, although some are not available to meet criteria. Okay. So we chat to people.
What do you need?
Do you want to talk about Duncan?
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
Just thought you might need to talk.
I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the blight and everything. I'm sorry.
I want my party members to like me. No harm done, Alistair. No need to apologise.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of.
He had you.
I suppose he did. It probably sounds stupid, but part of me wishes I was with him, in the battle. I feel like I abandoned him.
I don't know, I feel like me and Alistair were maybe kept aside from the battle because maybe Duncan had a feeling it wasn't going to go that badly. I understand completely.
Of course. I'd be dead then, wouldn't I? It's not like that would make him happier. I think he came from Hyeba, or so he said. Maybe I'll go up there sometime. See about putting up something in his honor. I don't know. Have you had someone close to you die? Not that I mean to pry, I'm just...
I saw plenty of death in the alienage.
Yes, I suppose you must have. I can't even imagine, really.
He's so awkward, bless him.
Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little.
Anytime, Alistair. Ooh, change... Ah, look at my little squad. Okay, no one else here? Morgan's over there. I could have sworn there was like a merchant in your party camp. Well, maybe that's not till later. Let's go chat with Morgan. Have a little poke around as well. You can see how games like Baldur's Gate would draw inspiration from this as well. Obviously, this came out after some of the Baldur's Gates, but I think Baldur's Gate 3 has quite a lot in common with this game in particular.
What do you wish of me? If you must.
How did you become a shapeshifter?
I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
Is it true? Does sound like something you do.
Oh? I truly doubt that children would be worth the effort. They are filthy, smelly things full of tears and snot and trouble. That said, I cannot speak for the tastes of my mother. She has, after all, lived a very lengthy time in the wilds and done many things I know nothing of. Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
Can you change into other human forms?
The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
And we're all better for it.
There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, proud shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary.
And what do other animals think of you when you're changed?
They do not shy away from me. To their senses, I believe I seem like any other of their species. As to what they think, I truly cannot say. Just as I am still human, no matter my form, they are still animals. Thus they cannot speak, even were I to ask.
Can anyone become a shape changer?
Anyone with sufficient will. But the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell, and thus requires a mage's talents. If you had a notion to learn such a skill for yourself, sadly, you must remain disappointed.
Because I'm not a mage.
No? 'Tis not unheard of in the remote corners of the world. There are traditions of magic outside of the circle of magi, despite what those mages would have you believe. Some of these traditions are old, indeed, passed down as carefully guarded lore from one generation to the next. The zealots of the chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could. But as luck have it, some still exist. My mother is such a one.
That's good. Such traditions need to be preserved.
I am surprised you think so. Still, 'tis a pleasant thing to hear. Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an
Nora.
unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
I think your abilities sound quite useful.
A most practical opinion. Far more so than any man I have spoken to. But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
The game has a big thing about sexism. Like, it comes up all the time. Now, if I remember correctly, and much to my disappointment, I have a feeling that Morrigan in this game is straight. And that we will not be able to romance her as a female character. I will have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. In which case, we can instead romance the cheeky chappy that is Alistair. But we'll see who else is out there. Right, good check-in, folks. How the heck do I get out of here? This way? Being attacked by a fly. Yeah. Okay, well, I mean, I wanted to go to Ostagar, ideally. Because I want the doggo. How do I get the doggo? Wait, I need to think about this. Could I have gone...
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Bantegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Bantegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, your Majesty?
That woman was a ghost. So it was a power grab, seemingly. Maybe this is how I get my pupper. He's a good boy. Oh god, okay. To war! That's a lot of Darkspawn. That's actually far too many Darkspawn. I need a healer is what I need. I've got to try to protect Morrigan. My beloved. Alistair's he's tanking up a bit more these days. Look at him go. What did I level up? I don't remember. Good job, gang. He wags his tail happily and pants. They didn't hurt you, boy, did you?
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
He's not, he's the best. I've always wanted a dog like this, it's meant to be. Yeah, he's a good boy. Enter a name for the dog! Okay, well my first dog were called Casper and Paris. So, Kazris. Although he looks more like Paris than Casper. Casper was a Springer Spaniel. Casper was tiny. And Paris was a Golden Labrador. I've never really had a dog that looks like this. One of your party members has begun to genuinely like you and respect your leadership. As you improve your relationship with party members, head back to camp to speak to them. They'll be more willing to open up when they don't have to worry about death around every corner. And you'll need to talk to them if you want to continue to improve your relationship. You can track party members' approval rating using the orange bar at the bottom of their character records. Character record. So it's there. +8. +18. And the dog loves us on +100 friendly. I'm surprised that Morrigan likes us more than Alistair does, actually. Morrigan's quite hard to win the approval of because she doesn't like it when you're nice to people, whereas Alistair loves it when you're nice to people. So naturally, they don't really... They make a really good combination, in my opinion, but it's also a slightly awkward combination. Onwards to the village.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. Led by an elf, of all things.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
There is literally no world in which I'm going to give you 10 silver. You should listen to your friend. We're not refugees.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
Nothing gets past you, buddy.
Toll applies to everyone, Heinrich. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
I'm not paying.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
You can certainly try. Or intimidate. Do you really want to fight a Grey Warden?
Did she say she's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
Huh.
But aren't them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a point. Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your Darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways.
You know, the Grey Wardens could use a donation.
You don't say.
He is really good, boss. Remember?
Well, yes. 20 silvers? That's all we've collected today.
An excellent donation. Thank you.
Then take it. Do enjoy your stay in Lothering and all that.
I'm waiting to see the reaction from Alistair on that one. I can't help but feel Alistair probably didn't love that one.
All right.
No, I'm not seeing a reaction. Just a billion codex updates.
Got it. Something is coming.
Oh, because I took their stuff. Oh, they didn't like that. Okay. Oh, you know what? This is best of both worlds. I'm tanking up a little bit much for my liking here. Ah, no! Oh, thanks, Morrigan.
Now's better than later.
Come here, you.
All right.
Cannot be defeated.
We surrender. We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all.
Get by, you're a criminal.
Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize.
Start running, don't come back.
Bless you. The Darkspawn can have this place.
There's maybe a little bit too much mercy, but I don't know. I can't just. I feel like I can't just kill them. You know, that just feels wrong. But I also can't let them just hang around here doing it to more people. You know, so we kind of need to balance the two.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
Mum, Dad, stop fighting. What do you want to talk about, Alistair?
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
I love these two. These two just make me so happy together. That's why they have to stay in the party. You have some thoughts?
This should be good.
I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
So there's a bounty on the Grey Wardens. So clearly he's put the death of the king and all that went wrong on the Wardens rather than accepting responsibility himself. What do you mean?
The treaties, the ones we got from Flemeth. With these, we will be able to ask for assistance. Maybe even raise an army. There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Such a video game. It's instantly, you know, you just instantly see, oh, this is, so we're going to go here and get those on side, and then we're going to go here and get those on side, and we'll get them all together and then do a big battle. It's such a video game setup. It's great. What do you think we should do, Morrigan?
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
We need to find these people.
I can give you directions, if you like.
Let's go find all... He suggested all Eamon first. We'll do that first.
He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
And the elves?
If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully they will still be there.
The dwarves.
We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy.
And the mages.
That will be at their tower on Lake Carlenhard to the north. We'll be looking for the first enchanter, whoever that is. If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Danarum, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course. Then you have a plan.
Yeah, let's go.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Okay. Oh, there's one mod I'm going to download as well. There's a mod you can download that lets you respec your companions and yourself at camp, and I think we should get that. I'd rather put these two into the exact formation I want them in. So I'll probably grab that at some point as well. Right, other than that, we will end it there. Next video, we will go check out the village, have a little explore, and begin our quest in earnest. 4 hours in, the game has finally sort of started, it feels like. Yeah, I'm excited. Thank you so much for joining me. Cheers much as always. Bye-bye.